Hi y'all, welcome to another episode of Radio D&D. We really wanted to find a way to share our current campaign, so thanks for joining us. Before we get started, let's introduce ourselves.
I am your Dungeon Master, James Landoff, joined here by...
My name is Maisie Plumley, playing as Althea, aka Smartass.
I'm Casey Landoff. I'm playing Angelina Valentina, aka Death Biscuit.
My name's Seth, and I am playing as Hirohito, aka Howitzer.
I'm Maggie, and I'm playing as Nalos, aka Tuna.
I'm William Fisher. I'm playing as Orion Timbers, aka Double Lock.
Alright, now let's roll that recap. Hey there, all you fine fellows. You're listening to 98.3 The Drop. Last time, our gang discovered that their newly acquired intern, Connor, had been offered a paid internship by the research company Cognition Industries. Finding this betrayal hard to swallow, our group bought themselves some fancy duds and made their way to business place in the Upper District. Angelina Valentina expertly disguised herself as Connor and posed as an intern for Howard, the security officer, while her companion schemed in a coffee shop. In a bold decision to tell the receptionist they had a meeting with Mr. Johnson, Howitzer and Double Lock were promptly escorted to Mr. Johnson's office, while Tuna and Smartass stood by in the coffee shop, all according to plan. Yeah, Tuna and Smartass, you guys are sitting in the cafe, and it's one of those cafes that's like sort of at the side of the building. You guys are sitting at the sort of like bar. You can see into the lobby via a large glass pane. You see Double Lock and Howitzer go up to the reception desk. The guy makes a phone call, says something to them, and immediately from up behind them come two security guards who begin to escort Double Lock and Howitzer away. What do you two do?
I personally probably wouldn't do anything.
Thanks.
Does Tuna do anything?
I think we should find out if there's a back door.
So there's definitely like a back door, but it would be in the like dishwashing area of the cafe, like in the back room. So you could always go out the front door though.
Could I pretend to, like, lose fish stick and go running after him through the back door kitchen?
Yeah, make an animal handling check for me.
Uh-oh.
Like a scene from Beethoven or something. He's a Saint Bernard.
Yeah.
No, he's not.
He's not?
It's a mastiff,
Oh, never mind.
right?
Still a big dog.
Beethoven's a master?
I thought it was a Saint Bernard.
Beethoven's a Saint Bernard.
A 12? Okay, so yeah, you give him the command to like go run back there. He like barks once and then rushes behind the counter. You see one of the baristas like they're steaming milk. They just like slip and fall on the ground. You hear like a manager yell, "I told you to wear your non-slips."
Oh my god.
I hate this thing.
And what do you do, Tuna?
Oh, I go running after him, shouting, "Oh, I'm so sorry, he's still in training."
So the same guy's like, "You're not allowed back. What are you doing?"
I just run right past him.
Smartass, what are you doing?
Put on your nose.
I probably just roll my eyes and go back to sipping my cappuccino.
So yeah, you rush back there. The dog is doing, distracting things for you, just running in circles, and you see the back door as someone with a plate full of dishes tries to maneuver around the dog. Do you book it for the back door?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, you rush out the back door, and you immediately hear a conversation between two people. It sounds pretty heated, and it starts with, but I said in my profile that I had a fear of heights. And the other guy says, "Listen, This is the job you were given, and if you don't take it, you're not getting another one. But the temp agency said, I don't care what the temp agency said. Either you're going up there, or I'll find someone else to do it. And as you look around the corner, you see a goblin being berated by a halfling man. There's a van behind him that says Jacobs and Potts Window Cleaning Services, and the halfling is pointing at a scaffolding on the side of the building. But yes, you're outside. Tuna eventually follows behind you after you hear a loud cacophony of breaking dishes.
I'll do it.
So you just say that?
No. I walk up and I'm like, hi, is everything okay here?
Yeah, so he like looks up at you and like sneers. The goblin like looks up at you and he's like, what do you want?
I don't know, it just sounded heated. Just wanted to make sure everything was alright.
Yeah, I got a scared little goblin who is afraid to go up on a building.
Well, I'll do it.
You will?
Yeah, sure.
You see, like, the goblin, like, but wait, no, I think I'm okay to go up there. And, the guy's like, you had your chance. Beat it. And the goblin, like, scampers away on all fours.
Capitalism, baby.
Would you
Cutthroat window cleaning.
For closers only. So you'll clean these windows for me?
Yeah, sure. No problem. I love water.
I can't pay you more than 2 silver for the day. Got that?
That's fine. Yeah, it's a deal.
Yeah, he makes like a face like, haha, sucker. And he's like, alright, well, you know how to work the controls, don't you? And he like points at the scaffolding. You see like a lever that, there's only one lever, it says up and down, and that's it.
Yeah, seems pretty simple to me.
Yeah. Tell that to the last guy. Yeah, he's like, alright, well, here's your squeegee. Get to cleaning those windows. This whole building needs to be cleaned by 5 o'clock.
You got it, boss.
Cleaning windows. What a pain. P-A-N-E.
No. So smartass, you hear like the commotion in the kitchen die down. Tuna doesn't come back. What do you do?
I roll my eyes and I walk out the back door. I just walk back.
Well, you can't go out the back door because the back door's in the kitchen. You could go
They're
out.
not gonna stop me. I'm
They're-
6 foot tall.
They're not gonna stop.
No.
Okay, so you start to like walk into like behind the bar, and the guy's like, wait, no, stop! What are you doing? Customers cannot come back here. You're not even wearing the proper shoes.
I grab like his head, like by the forehead. I got some business to attend to. And I'm
Sounds
gonna
like
push him out of the way.
Are you being intimidating, or are you like
Oh, yeah.
persuading him?
Persuading.
Sounds
Okay.
pretty intimidating.
Make a persuasion roll for me.
20.
Okay.
Is that a nat 20?
Yep, 20. Nat 20. So, yeah, you put your hand on his shoulder, and immediately you feel him, like, turn to jello as he, like, looks up at you. He stammers, okay. And you just walk behind bar. The same guy is, like, steaming milk, but you just, like, blow past him as everyone, like, watches you strut behind the bar and go into the back. You see the door close just as, like, Tuna leaves.
And the guy steaming the milk, his glasses steam up, but there's no milk being steamed.
That's the power of a 6 foot tall woman. Elf.
And a nat 20.
And
I guess I just go like out the door.
Okay, yeah, everyone watches you, but no one stops you.
Yeah.
And yeah, you see Tuna, like, pointing up as the halfling man, like, gestures to the scaffolding.
Guess I ask her what the hell she's doing.
I just give her this look that's like, give me a second.
Okay, I just sit there and watch with my arms crossed, like skeptical.
Yeah, so yeah, he like looks back at you, smartass, and then like, looks at you, Tuna. He's like, "All right, well,
like I said, time is money. Get up there.
Alrighty. So I climb into the whatever machinery.
Okay, so yeah, he takes a couple of steps back and like crosses his arms like, yeah, I bet you know how to work that. Like, not believing you at all, but it's very obvious the lever, when switched to up, will raise the scaffolding up.
Can I ask him if I can also go on just for a ride? He
Go
doesn't
ride
have to pay
along.
me. Yeah. Ride along for window cleaning.
Yeah, he like looks at you, he's like, a ride? Do I look like I'm giving away carnival tickets?
Listen, I'll help. I'm tall. I can reach.
You'll clean these windows for me?
Yeah, for free.
Yeah,
I'm rich. I get bored.
you said like the magic word to him, and he
Free.
like, by all means, here's a squeegee. Get on up there. These windows ain't gonna clean themselves.
Greedy mother.
Alright, so I hop on.
Yeah, and he's like looking at you, Tuna, like, do you even know how to work that? I doubt you know how to work that.
I just pull the lever. I pull it.
Okay.
And here we go. I pull it up.
Okay. So yeah, it like clinks into place. You hear like the gears turning, and like the halfling like looks at you like, I'm impressed.
Well, let's try to play goblins before, so
Yeah.
this is probably like a good change of pace for him.
And the scaffolding starts going up, and he's like, make sure to use the big end of the squeegee.
Can you use the handle? Just poke the window.
But yeah, the scaffolding starts raising up. Yeah, you guys start going up the scaffolding. Are you guys like cleaning the windows as you go, or are you completely neglecting it? He can't see you from where he is.
I'm not doing jack squat.
No, I'm looking through the windows.
Okay. Could you make a perception check for me?
Yes.
Just imagine being in your office and just...
Ooh,
All
an
the
8.
windows are illegal.
Yeah, there. You see like a bunch of confused office workers as they see like an elf and a triton, peering in the windows at them. There's a birthday for someone, obviously.
Open the window and like grab some cake and just like.
No, the cake is not by the window.
The windows do not open.
Smartass, do you also want to make a perception check?
Yeah, I'll take a look-see.
Okay. So roll your dice.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
We have those in real life now.
Yeah. 17.
You're on a roll.
So yeah, you're looking at this big group of interns who are like all moving together, followed by the guide, and a scientist walks by the group, and as the scientist walks by the group, one of the interns turns to look exactly like that scientist.
I don't know what to do with this information.
Or you could do a spit take, but it's like squeegeeing.
Yeah, I spit the soap water.
Why are you drinking the soap water? Maybe a spit take and then you wipe it, like...
I guess I tell Tuna about it. Tuna.
Yeah? I'm just
Okay.
cleaning the windows at this point. Like,
You're actually cleaning the windows.
I've given in.
I'm gonna lay this out for you. I just saw something. I saw a scientist. I saw an intern. When the scientist walked past the intern looked like the scientist.
Maybe we should try to follow him.
How are we gonna get in?
Fit through the window.
Oh, she could do the spit take and then Tuna cleans it because she's really
Oh, yeah.
invested in cleaning.
So what are you attempting to do, Tuna?
How far up are we at this point?
By this time, you're probably about 10 stories up. It's a 100-story building.
Smartass saw this happen on the 10th floor.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely, we should go through the window.
But is there are there any
Shiny more floors.
windows that I look in that are empty? Like I don't see anything? Because we can't just go busting in on these interns.
Yeah, so it is in the morning, business hours. Everyone is pretty much at their desk. None of the cubicles or offices you see here are unaccompanied.
But could we get away with breaking a window and then just being like, oh, it's our first day on the job?
What are you breaking the window with?
Help, elbow. hand axe.
You could make an athletics check to try and break the window.
Is she just gonna punch the window?
We're doomed.
Screwed.
I mean, I don't know.
Do you want to try and break the window open?
Does it open from the outside?
It does not.
Then how are we gonna get in there?
I mean, typically that's not a concern for people who are just cleaning the windows.
Can we just keep going up and gaining information? Because I've got a date tonight, and I don't want to die.
There are 90 more floors.
Okay, I'm going to use the radio stone.
Okay.
And I'm just going to ask a simple question. I'm just going to ask what floor she's on.
Okay, so yeah, after a couple of minutes of Harold, the security guard, showing you the ropes, you get a buzz on your radio stone. Yeah, so it like goes off, and he's like, "Hey, I'm trying to give you some pretty important information here. If you're gonna be my intern, you gotta take this seriously, all right, kid?"
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm really taking this seriously, but well, okay. So I'm gonna tell you this out of like pure confidentiality, I guess. My mom's outside, and she gave me a radio stone to just let her know that everything's going okay and she could leave. So I'm just gonna. Is it okay if I just go tell my mom?
Yeah. So he like looks you up and down, and like puts his hand on your shoulder, and he's like, "I have a mom too, kid." And he gives you the go-ahead to talk to your mom, but he doesn't leave. He just, like, nods. He's like, "That a boy."
Definitely a good security guard.
So what are you saying to the radio stone?
My mom wants me to go to the window and wave to her. What floor is this?
This is the 6th floor.
Okay. I'm gonna go. Where's the nearest window?
He points you to the nearest window.
Okay.
Just like literally right behind. Right here.
Okay, I walk to the window, and
Okay.
I'm just gonna, like, wave at the window. Hi, Mom, hi! And I'm gonna, talk into the stone. Mom, I'm not sure if you can see me. I'm on the 6th floor. You can leave now. It's okay. My internship's going really well. My supervisor's name is Harold.
I just look at Tuna, and I'm like, why the hell is she calling me mom? Roger. Hey, you might want to check out floor 10. There's some weird shit going down, and an intern just turned into a scientist, so...
Mom, that sounds really weird. You should get the car engine checked out. Alright, bye, Mom. I love you. I hope we're having meatloaf for dinner, right?
Roger.
Alright, I'm gonna turn around and walk back up to Harold.
Okay, he sniffles a little bit.
I love my mom.
He nods.
Um,
You should, kid.
I have a question, Harold.
What's that?
Are you going to show me all the floors?
Yeah, his eyes like sparkle, and he like nods. He's like, "Of course."
Like Paul Blart or something.
He's like, let me show you this real cool
I can
thing.
tell you right now, this guy does not get paid enough.
No,
100
he does
floors.
not.
We'll be heading up there, but I just want to show you this real cool thing. As like he brings you over to like the elevator, immediately before it, there's like one of those airport like scanner archways, and he's like, "Ain't she pretty?" He's like just admiring it as he looks at it.
Is it just like a big metal detector?
You see this state-of-the-art piece of technology.
Yes.
Let me tell you, there's those magics that like disguise your identity, all that sort of stuff. And you see him like walk through it, and he's like, this baby here, anything that comes through here is shown for what it truly is.
Oh, no.
And he like gestures like, "Go on, give it a whirl."
Harold,
Yeah.
I have to throw up.
Yes.
Make a deception roll.
19.
A 19, huh? That's pretty deceptive.
Throw up real good.
He gets a 19.
Oh.
Wait, is your
Wait,
19 like with your perception thing?
Yeah, mine's with. Does that mean he passes?
He rolled a natural 19, and security guard. Let me see what
The
their...
shortest podcast ever.
And then everyone dies.
So he gets a +2, so he got a 21.
What's he say to me?
So he thinks you're just getting cold feet, and he's like, "Kid, it's not that big of a deal. You know, just take a deep breath. You know, walk through it. We'll be up on those next floors. You don't even know what's up there."
Tell him you're a changeling. This is the shape
I
I
don't.
prefer.
That's the thing. Like,
Oh,
that's the thing. Like, I don't know what a changeling is.
Oh yeah, you're human. Not, but
Yeah. So, like, I don't get it. She doesn't know she's a changeling, but, like, other people are aware that
she just
they're...
thinks she's really good at.
So she's,
Yeah.
like, grew up sheltered. She doesn't know that what she
Right.
does is... Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What did he say? He thinks I'm getting cold feet.
Yeah, he thinks you're like getting cold feet. He doesn't. He knows you're lying, but he doesn't think you're being inherently like malicious.
Harold, I have to tell you something.
What is it, kid?
I'm scared of metal.
That's okay. Being a security guard is overcoming your fears and putting your life at risk for other people. You know, protecting the lives of the innocent. All you gotta do is take that first step.
Is it plugged? Can I see if it's plugged up anywhere?
It's like rooted to the floor.
But like, there's no like power outlet. There has to be a
is
power
he
outlet.
wearing a wedding band? So like,
Of
if he
course
dies,
he's wearing a wedding
damn
band.
it. I was gonna say, if he dies, who's gonna miss that?
He's definitely got, like, pictures of his kids and, like, his locker.
Like on the back of his badge.
Yeah.
But couldn't there be like a power button or something? Can I make a perception check?
I mean, there's probably like a like panel that like unscrews and that you can turn it off. But he would notice you doing that.
Is there anyone around?
There's people like milling about. A couple of people just like walk through the security screener and
thing that
like
you were scared of.
give Harold like a weird look, like what the fuck are you doing? And they go to the elevator.
Harold, I also have something else I need to tell you if I'm gonna be your intern, your security intern.
What is it, kid?
I have a pacemaker.
Yeah, he nods. He's like, me too, kid. I was a little older when I got mine, but it's not so bad.
Does the metal not screw up your pacemaker? Mine's a new model.
No, I walked through it. It's just fine. Got the latest tech in here, too.
No heart palpitations?
None whatsoever.
Oh no.
So he gestures to it.
This is the only way to the elevator?
Only way, kid.
What if I get radiation poisoning?
You're not gonna get... Listen, you just gotta trust me.
Can I have, like, Sir Lix-a-Lot go do something to make the security guard go, like...
Sure.
So, whoever's closest to the guard, but, like, behind him, that he has to turn around, I'm gonna, like, slowly whisper to Sir Lix-a-Lot, if you could go, like, destroy that woman's hair behind the guard.
Make an animal handling check for
Destroy her
Sir
hair.
Lix-a-Lot is a loyal fella. He's gonna do it.
19.
A 19? Okay, so yeah, he, like, nods to you, makes, like, a growling noise, scampers down your shoulder, and climbs onto, like, a woman's shoulder. She passes through the thing. She's got this big wig, and she immediately just starts, like, shrieking when she gets over to the elevator. Harold, like, turns around, like, what?
A sprint.
And so you rush through. Okay, so you sprint through it. You're underneath the red rays that it's, like, casting down. And as you, like, pass through it, nothing happens to you.
I guess it's not magic. It's just part of her being.
So yeah, as you, like, pass through it, yeah, Harold, like, is helping this woman,
that's all this weird
like,
thought
go
about.
through her hair. You see Sir Lix-a-Lot, like, crawl across the floor as they're, like, still trying to figure out what's going on, and gets into your pocket. And you're, like, looking down at yourself, unchanged. You're still Connor.
I'm just that badass. I'm still Connor. Am I stuck like this forever?
Yeah, could you make a wisdom save? No, a charisma saving
no.
throw.
A charisma save?
Yeah, charisma saving
Oh.
throw. 14 isn't bad. So you still
That's not good.
you remember coming in here, or like at the beginning of the day, being Angelina Valentina, but you just went under that security scanner that's supposed to show your true identity, but you're still Connor, so maybe you are Connor?
Oh no.
So while you're like looking at yourself, and we see like Harold trying to help the lady, and he's like, "There's no spider. There's no spider in here." We see Howitzer and Double Lock. You guys are standing in the elevator with these two like Secret Service looking guys. They both have their arms crossed, like shades over their face. Their suits look immaculate, probably worth thousands of gold more than yours, and they're just standing there behind you as you guys see the numbers on the display of the elevator rising and rising and rising.
Can I silently pray?
What are you praying to?
Well, I guess they have like a Shinto type religion or
Sure,
something.
yeah.
Okay, something like that. Like literally every number that goes ding, every ding, it's like I jump like every ding.
I want to look back at him and like, if I can make eye contact while he's praying and be like, just like telecommunicate, like, what do we do?
I got like my hand on my cannon too. My hand cannon too. Just like, not like cocking or anything, but just got it like this, like ready.
Can I prepare an action?
What's your action?
If something attacks us, I want to have Flame Blade ready.
Okay. So, in order to hold your action to cast a spell, you need to actually cast the spell.
So, like, I just summon a flame. I don't want to do it in an elevator.
The way holding an action with casting a spell works is when you hold your action to cast it, you cast it, and then you hold the magic, and then release it. Does that make sense?
I can't do that then.
No. If it has any verbal components, they will hear you casting it.
Can I make like a history check or something? Have I learned anything from them about this building and Mr. Johnson?
I don't think so. Make a history check at disadvantage.
Wait, disadvantage, so I roll 4, so I'm not gonna get it.
Okay, so yeah, you don't know anything more than, the average person.
What floor are we like?
You see it 47,
Oh lord.
48,
Oh lord.
49, 50.
Okay.
You also notice that this elevator is not stopping on any floors.
Oh, a private.
This
elevator.
seems to be an express elevator.
That's pretty cool though. Like,
And-
is this like elevator really decked out? Like, I gotta get me one of these.
Oh yeah. And the only highlighted button on the display is floor 100.
Oh lordy.
That's really tall. Like, I'm 3 feet tall. That's really high.
Yeah, I feel like maybe like altitude sickness, maybe.
How tough do these security guards look?
Pretty tough.
Yeah, they got like really. Do they have like weapons on them hidden?
None that you can see.
Is there maybe an escape hatch, like in like the movies on top of
I
it?
mean, of course.
Okay.
It's gonna be like one of those movies where they're like 3 different stories and they all meet up at once and you realize they all know each other.
I think at this point, Double Lock's just he's gonna stand there ready up in front of the security guards, feeling important, but like in the inside he's like, I'm gonna die, this is how I go.
Yeah, like I'm at peace right now because I prayed, and then I'm just like ready. Like we have no communication with anyone right now.
They have no idea what's happening to us.
Nope.
The elevator reaches the 10th floor. The doors open.
I finally released my fart that I've been holding the entire time during the elevator ride.
Okay, then I quickly get out of the elevator.
One of them behind, hears you fart and,
Oh no, I was trying to be silent, man. Can I roll to be silent for?
no.
I like how he considered me as just no.
No, he thought about it.
Yeah, he hears you fart and he's like, the security guard, behind you is like,
he sniffed it. Like, what a freak!
He's a fart sniffer.
Is he
just,
mad or is he
takes
just
it?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
He
wow.
just takes it.
And, like his nose hair just like.
And he gestures this way, please.
After you, mate.
So you guys, as the elevator opens, you see into a very ornate looking lobby.
Nice place to die.
There's portraits of what look like the past sort of directors or presidents all along the wall, and at the far right one, you see a name plaque of Dr. Stephen Johnson.
So it's like with a V or PH?
It's with a V. And yeah, they like gesture for you guys to walk out of the elevator. I'm assuming you do.
I wanted to say after you.
Yeah, I want to be behind them.
Because I don't know where I'm going.
They are not letting you behind them.
Well, I mean, we don't know what he's gonna say. I mean, we could try and bullshit, and then maybe.
I'd like to walk a couple steps and look back and like for direction, and then like walk a few more steps and then be like, which way? And then walk a few more steps.
Yeah, so it's the main lobby. There's not many places to go. Directly on the opposite side of the elevator is an impressive looking oak, like wooden pair of doors.
Okay, so there's only one way to go.
And there are 2 security guards standing on either side of those doors. The security guards step out of the elevator with you, say something over their headset, and he says, Dr. Johnson will see you shortly. Please sit. And he gestures to a couch in the lobby, which in front of it has this long sort of table with a spread of exotic-looking fruits that you've probably never seen before.
I'm gonna put some in my pocket. I don't want to eat it though.
Okay, so you just like take like a durian off of the table and like put it in your pocket.
Yeah.
I'd like to get on the couch, but I feel like I'm gonna have to jump up for it.
Yes, you do. It is.
Can I help him like a little baby?
Sure.
Yeah, I want to like stick my hand up and have Howitzer like pick me up.
Yeah.
There is a reception desk that looks like his private receptionist, and as the 2 security guards like walk away, she comes over and she's like, "Would you guys like any refreshments?"
I will have some broth.
Broth?
Yeah, some bone broth. Dragon, you know.
We have water, both sparkling and non. We have coffee, tea, hot cocoa.
Ooh, I will have hot coffee as hot as it can come, please.
Would you like hot cocoa in the coffee?
No, thank you. Just hot coffee.
Hot coffee it is. And for you?
Irish coffee, please.
Right.
Coffee, put some whiskey in it.
I will see what I can do. And she like walks away. And you guys are left alone with this like big spread of like fruit. Your drinks are brought to you, and you know there's like some pleasing music playing in the background.
I'd like to take a sip of my coffee. Is there alcohol in it?
No.
I'm not touching anything.
I am disappointed because I needed something to get me through this.
So I guess that brings us back to Smartass and Tuna. So you guys are...
Oh my god.
I'm getting nervous.
Yeah, me too.
You guys are probably like on the 70th floor now. You've seen many birthdays. This is a very big building.
Is there anything else I noticed on our way up?
Make a perception check. Tuna, if you were also looking, you may also make a perception check.
I'll make one too.
Maisie got a 1.
I have +3.
So, yes, Maggie, you got a 22. So, probably about 20 stories from the top, you hear, like, shouting and, like, laughter coming from what seems to be, like, an open window.
Alright, I elbow Smartass and point it out.
Okay, so you point to the window. You notice this also.
Shall we go in?
Yeah.
Alright, we go in.
Okay, so you guys ascend the remaining 10 and get in on floor. So you guys just climb into the window?
Can I do like a stealth check?
Like do the Disney Channel peek around the corner?
Yeah.
So they're gonna see you no matter what, but to sort of like blend in, I guess, with the other office members, make a deception check. 11, that's pretty good.
4.
What's your bonus?
2.
So you get an 8. So yeah, you both like clamber inside, and you know, there's 2 people like talking by a water fountain. One of them's like, "Hey, did you hear Jeff got that promotion?" "Yeah." "Wait, who are those 2? They see you guys like climb through the window, and one of them like walks over to you, like sipping his paper cup of water, you just come through that window?
We've been standing here the whole time.
He, like, looks past you and sees, like, the scaffolding, and he's like, you guys are window cleaners?
No, we just saw that out there, and I noticed the window was open, so we were looking to see if anyone's out there, and we didn't see anyone.
Make a deception check.
I was like literally about to hand her the die. Dice.
13 plus 2.
Let me just roll for his insight. He gets a 17.
Oh!
Yeah, he, like, just, like,
Day.
you're not supposed to be in here.
Do you think window cleaners will look like this?
He, like, looks you up and down. Yeah. Why don't you get back out there and make those windows all sparkly and pretty?
Listen, I'm just really parched.
He throws his cup of water on you.
He throws it on me?
Yes.
Clean the windows with his face.
Can I just start running?
Does Tuna do anything during this? You just see, like, this guy, completely rude, you know, Smartass said she was parched and he threw water at her. Very rude.
I just have like a really prominent, like almost childish frown on my face, like, like pout. And then I'm just like, that was so rude. You should apologize to her.
Why do I have to apologize to a window cleaner?
You're a classist piece of shit.
It's better than being a poor piece of shit.
I just push him to the ground.
Okay, make an athletics check for me.
Oh my god, just cause a disturbance so security has to show up!
Oh, yes. That's what
There
it
it
is.
is.
A 17. So I'm gonna give you the 18 because he was completely not expecting you to push him. He gets a 19 though.
This is how this day is going.
So yeah, you like go to push him and you're like, that's mean, and he like just like puffs out his chest, all, you know, toxic masculinity empowering
like
him.
rips his shirt and goes like,
And yes, you stagger backwards, and he's like, I wouldn't try that again. Dusts off his shoulders.
Can I come at him with like a right hook to the cheek?
Yeah, make another athletics check.
And say, I'm gonna break the glass ceiling with your face.
It's a 13.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see how he does. He gets a 3 this time. So yeah, he like pushes Tuna over, and he's like, you know, you're not so tough, and then you just wallop him in the side of the face. He like grabs his like cheek. You've bruised his chiseled jawline, and he's like, you're gonna pay for that. I have people who work on this. And he like goes to like punch you back.
I duck and I kick his legs out from underneath him. Could that be acrobatics?
Well, let's first have him make an athletics check against you. He gets a 7, so go ahead and make a acrobatics or athletics check for me.
17.
He goes to like swing at you, and the other guy's like, dude, it's not worth it. And he's like, I got this. And he swings at you. You duck and like kick his legs out from under him. He falls on the ground. Air gets knocked out of him as he falls on his back, gasping. And the other guy's just like looking at you like, I don't want none. I don't want none of this. You guys have your opportunity to make your getaway.
Yeah, we book it.
Okay, I pull out my dagger and I hold it up.
Oh my god!
Is this a bad idea?
I mean, you guys were just like...
Okay, I won't pull out the dagger. I'll just be like, you, come with me. But I do it in like a charming, kind of cheeky way.
Make a persuasion roll for me.
She's gonna make so many rolls.
17 plus 7.
Okay, yeah, so yeah, he like looks at you as you beat up his friend, who falls on the ground, and you just like see this like glimmer in his eyes, and you're like, just come with me. You grab his wrist, and like a rag doll, he follows behind you. So yeah, you guys are like going down the hallways. There's people milling between offices and cubicles, and yeah, like as you guys are dragging this guy, he's like, so what's your name?
Call me smartass.
That's so cool.
Not at
She's
all.
gonna have 2 days before the day's done.
are you actually like window cleaners, or you beat up you beat Thomas up? Jeez, no one I know can do that.
Well, you haven't met me. No. Okay, I tell him to shut up and come on.
Where are we going?
You'll see. I don't know where we're going. I'm thinking floor 10. Okay, so I ask him, I say, can you tell me what is going on floor 10?
The interns are, having their orientation.
Listen, we have a friend that we think is in trouble. He's been missing for a few days, and we can't find him, and we know he's here, we just don't know where.
You're not talking about Thomas, right?
Not Thomas.
I'm sorry, but I have no idea what you're talking about.
What goes on here? Tell
Normal
me.
office stuff. It's a
Normal office stuff. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what we saw as we were cleaning the windows, but not actually cleaning the windows. Okay, so there was an intern, and I saw him walk past a scientist, and then all of a sudden, that intern looked exactly like the scientist.
So wait, are you guys like spies?
Not really.
Well, I'm very confused right now.
So am I. We're just trying to find our friend. I'm seeing all kinds of weird shit, and I don't have time to put up with your shit as well. What is his name?
His name is Jeremy.
Jeremy?
Yo, okay. I think I'm gonna get back to work.
No. Do you want in on this? Do you want some adventure? Do you want to work in an office for the rest of your life?
I don't want to get in trouble.
Listen, if you get in trouble, just
I'm gonna get a raise this quarter.
How much do you get paid?
65
Gold?
Yep, it's just enough. Yeah, he like works in the upper district. He has an office job that pays pretty well.
Good for him.
Yeah.
If you don't like how this goes, if you don't enjoy yourself, then you can just say that I held you against your will and you had no choice.
We did hold me.
But I'm trying to get him to just comply.
I don't want any trouble. I don't know what you guys are doing here.
We don't want any trouble either. We're trying to save people. Don't you see? We're the good guys.
But there's no one here in danger.
Oh, buddy.
How about why don't you just give us a lay of the land here? We're just trying to find our friend. We're just two gals. We're trying to find our friend.
For your spy stuff?
He's just our friend.
Is he a spy?
Why do you think everyone's a spy? I think you've been watching too many movies.
He definitely has.
He low-key wants to be involved. I can feel it.
He's like, well, special projects is, subterranean. Cafe is on the first floor, along with reception. HR operates on, X through Y. And then upper management is on the top floors.
Special project sounds pretty interesting.
Well, yeah, that's where they do all their, scientific stuff. I don't know anything about that. I'm in finance.
All this special stuff, eh?
What do you have access to?
I can look at the purchase reports and...
Can you give me a copy of the purchase reports?
No. Listen, you seem
won't tell
cool.
anyone.
And, but that's confidential, information. I can't just give that to someone I don't know.
Well, you could look at it while we look at it over your shoulder.
No. He's not gonna give you the purchase reports.
Why not?
Ask him if he knows about Connor. Have you seen a dorky intern or anything like that?
Have you seen a dorky intern named Connor?
I have no idea who that is, but if it's interns you're looking for, it'd be the 10th floor.
Why don't you take us there?
I've got work to do. I mean, I've got lunch.
Just a little break. Come on.
Take your lunch early.
Fine, whatever.
You can treat us.
The cafeteria is on the first floor, not...
Well, we'll stop by the 10th floor on our way down.
Perfect.
Okay. So he guides you over to the elevators, and you guys start going down. You get to the 10th floor, and this is at the same time that Death Biscuit and Harold get to the 10th floor. The elevators open at the same time. You walk out. You guys see Connor with Harold. And yeah, there's just like this like science fair style like exhibition with all of these like interns walking around. You see like this weird technology. You see like charts that you don't understand, the science behind. And then it seems like at the back there's like this sort of stage looking area where all of the interns are starting to congregate.
Do I see them?
Yeah, you guys like walk out of the elevator at the exact same time. And Harold is talking to you about like the duties of being a security guard and the tenets of security, all that good stuff.
I'm like frantically taking notes.
Good.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell Tuna to go hide, and then I'm gonna run over to Connor, but not really Connor, and frantically grab him by the arm and say, Sir, please help! My friend! She's fallen down a well! And then run him over to backstage and like hide and then talk to him, her, whoever is this.
Okay, so you're talking to Tuna. What do you tell Tuna specifically?
Okay, I tell Tuna to go hide backstage.
And do.
So there's no actual like backstage. It's more of just like a rising at the end of the hall. But that isn't to say like there's tons of these like exhibits on tables. There's like panels which you could like easily hide behind.
I hide behind one of the panels.
Okay, make a stealth check. 20, pretty good. Yeah, so you nestle yourself like in between like the exhibits, and smartass, you see Connor like turning his shoulder over at you as like Harold is trying to talk to him, or I guess Deaf Biscuit.
Can I run over and grab him, and then run back up and say like, help me, and then run back over to where Tuna is so we can all have a little discussion to figure out what the hell's going on.
Yeah, so you rush over. Immediately, Harold like reaches for his like hip, even though there's nothing there.
Oh, God.
Harold, you don't have to do anything. That's my fellow interns.
She's an intern?
Yeah.
Where's her name badge?
Maybe she lost it.
Help me, I lost my name badge.
Make a deception check.
Should have said
Help me, someone stole my name badge.
Let's make an insight roll for this guy. What'd you get total?
16.
Total?
Plus 3.
So 19?
Yeah.
Alright. He got a nat 20.
Fuck.
So yeah, he like looks at you and like shakes his head. He's like, grabs his like radio stone and like speaks into it. He's like, got a situation on floor 10. Ma'am, I'm gonna need you to come with me. And he
I
like
just start crying.
he looks at you, Connor, and like winks. He's like, watch a security guard work.
Harold, I have a confession to make.
Connor, this isn't the time. I'm
No,
booking someone right now.
This is really important, and it's gonna explain everything.
Okay, what?
That's my girlfriend.
Make a deception check.
That's a good one.
21.
21?
Yeah.
He needs a 19 to beat this. He got an 11.
Okay.
So he like looks back and forth and he's like, "You two?" And he like looks up at you and then down at you, Connor. You see his like his heart like flutter. He's like, "You know what? I had a girl once."
Oh no.
Are you not married?
Oh, this is my wife. I'm talking about someone else.
Oh.
See that stage over there? They're about to put on a real good show.
Yeah.
And he like nudges you, Connor, like, "You sly dog." He's like, "Why don't you guys, you kids, go enjoy the show?"
Are you sure, Harold?
He nods. He's like, "Positive."
Oh.
I got garden to do.
Okay, that was easy.
Okay, well, I'll see you later, Harold.
He winks at you in a very creepy way.
I walk up to Smartass. Thanks. I guess I'll see you later.
Okay, so you guys like start walking
No.
away.
I walk up to Smartass and I'm like, hey, baby. And I like, I guess awkwardly grab her hand, but try not to make it look like
Reach up.
I reach up. Cause aren't you like, you're 6 foot?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like 7 inches taller than me.
Okay, Harold fist pumps like, yes!
Oh, and I dismissed the other boy.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him.
There's so many men right now that I'm playing.
Yeah, so he's like, alright, I didn't know you had a boyfriend, but I'm gonna go back to work now.
Yeah, she has a boyfriend, bitch.
Yeah, he like shakes his head like, who are you? And then like walks away.
Where's Tuna?
Over there. Behind that. What was it, a poster?
Yeah, Tuna, do you wave to them?
Yeah.
Oh, hi Tuna.
Hiya.
How did you guys get in?
You know, the usual.
The front door?
No, we were in scaffolding and then we climbed through a window.
I guess that's the usual.
Hey, where's our friend who works here?
He's gone.
Man, you're gonna get a free lunch out of him.
Oh yeah.
But we're in with the security guard now.
Oh, okay.
Especially if you tell him you have 2 girlfriends. He'll lose his freaking mind.
So what do you guys think we should do now?
I think we should catch this show that your friend is talking about.
Wait, what happened to Double Lock and Howitzer?
I don't know.
Oh no. No one knows where they went?
So they were down on the first floor talking to the front desk people, and then they were escorted away by security guards. But they weren't taken outside, so
Maybe Harold can tell me where they were brought.
yeah.
I'm gonna need you to come back with me to talk to Harold.
Okay, can we? What is this show that Harold is talking
I
about?
don't know.
So yeah, as you guys like see all of the interns congregating together in front of this stage, you see a bunch of scientists sort of like standing around the perimeter, and on the center of the stage is a pedestal with a object that's covered by this silk purple cloth. So, and one of the sort of orientation guides walks up. She's got her like headset on, and she like holds up her hand to everyone. You know, the crowd like simmers down as like the murmurs diminish, and she says, "Well, welcome, interns."
Connor says in the crowd, "What? Hi!"
Hello. Well, we have a real treat for you all today, and we normally don't bring this out. We're super excited that we get to.
I hope it's Snickers.
So this has been in production for quite some time now, and we're finally able to release it to the public. Now, it's the only one of its type so far, and as she like reaches, she grabs the cloth and pulls away, revealing a helmet. And it's got these 2 sort of like Tesla coils like extending out in all directions. There's like light bulbs all around it. It looks like very
Jimmy
Neutron-esque. And she's like, "May I introduce to you the psychic helmet?" Some of the like interns like whisper to each other like, "Oh, I heard about this. This is their new thing." And she's like, "I would like to ask for a volunteer."
Throw my hand up.
Okay, you throw your hand up as well as many other interns.
Me, and then all of a sudden I like let out. I'm assuming since I am a performer, I can like manipulate my voice.
Make a persuasion roll. See how
I was gonna go me.
make a persuasion roll.
20.
It's pretty persuasive. So yeah, she like points at you, and she's like, "You in the very back. What's your name?"
Connor.
Connor, come up on stage here.
Oh boy, I'm gonna wave to Harold.
Good.
Is he wave back?
Yeah, he like clenches his fist at you, like you go get him.
That's my supervisor.
You say that out loud.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, great. So if you'll just hold still, and she like lifts the thing up, which it looks incredibly heavy. They need like a couple of people to like lift it, and they put it onto your head. One of them like straps a chin strap underneath your head and flicks a switch as like the light bulbs like start lighting up.
Is it heavy?
It is very heavy, and some of them are like helping hold it up.
Is there going to be a new edition where it's not so heavy?
No, this is the only one right now. Like I said, it's the only one of its kind, and it is a prototype. But we're super excited about it.
Am I going to die?
You're not going to die, no. So I just want you to think really hard about something. Anything.
Double lock.
You're gonna think about double lock?
It's a psychic thing, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so how hard are you focusing?
Did she ask me who I focus on?
No, she's just asking you to think of something.
She should ask me who I focus on.
No, she's not.
Please.
She's not asking you who you focus on.
I was gonna lie, I had a great lie set up. Okay, anyway, what were you saying?
How hard are you focusing?
Super hard, like clenching my fist.
Make an Arcana roll for me. 21. So, yeah, we see you, like, close your eyes. The image of Double Lock is projected into everyone's mind.
Oh, shit.
All of the interns just see this, like, gnome guy. What are you doing in her vision?
Alright.
It's not of you in real time, it's just her memory of you. Or her thought of you.
Okay.
So what are you
This
doing?
is exactly what happening. This is going to shoot back to when we were all in the bar,
Uh-huh.
and I'm going to be... Did anyone have a Brussels sprout? Sir Lancelot wants a Brussels sprout.
So they just see this very angry gnome asking for a Brussels sprout. This is what they see in their
For my
mind.
skink.
We see all of the interns like have this vision as they're like looking, including you two. You both have an image. We see all across the building, like, you know, office workers like stop as they're like carrying stuff and just like look in all directions as they're like, what is this? But everyone has the same vision of Double Lock asking for a Brussels sprout.
I want Sir Lancelot there too, can he be?
He's with Connor.
No, like in the vision.
Yeah. And then one of the ladies, she's like, okay, that's enough. That's enough. She like unstraps the thing and like takes it off you, and you feel like, you know, the power like diminish.
Did it work?
That was very interesting. Okay, well that concludes our demonstration.
But I have questions.
And she hands the device off to a scientist. Smartass, you recognize this as the scientist that the intern assumed the form of. And the scientist begins carrying the helmet away.
Oh, okay. I radio in.
So you're not holding the radio. You feel it like buzz on your hip, though. And you're on stage in front of everyone who's like looking at you in the most confused and curious way.
Sorry, my mom's calling me. I gotta take this. I'm just gonna take it out on stage. Yo, Mom!
Okay, so you're in the audience.
What is Harold doing when he sees this?
He's still like, yes. So
So I have to be stealthy about it because...
One tear.
Okay, so I get on the radio stone.
Connor! But not Connor.
You're still on stage in front of everyone.
Can everybody hear it?
No, they can't hear it, but they see you on your radio stone.
I'm talking to my mom.
The scientist taking the helmet away is the scientist who was also the intern.
Oh, wait, and is it just one one scientist taking it away?
Yep.
I'm going to walk in his direction like I'm, getting off the stage.
Okay.
I'm just gonna get off the stage this way.
Okay. So yeah, you go down the steps. The scientist also starts walks along the perimeter and takes a key card, scans it against the door opens, and they walk through.
I go through.
Make an athletics check.
So is the scientist carrying it himself?
What do you
A nat 20.
get? Nat 20. What's your plus?
So the scientist is carrying it himself?
Yes.
Oh, so he's a strong mother effer.
Okay.
They have to get other scientists.
My total was 21.
21. It's only an 11. So yeah, one of the security guards standing on the side of this door is like, "Hey, you can't go in there!" But you slip through the door, and yeah, there's just scientists all around you, blinking at you. You see, like, the scientist, like, walking down the hall. One of the scientists, like, comes up to you, like, "Are you lost, kid?"
I'm doing a report for my internship about scientists.
Yeah, he, like, reaches past you with his key card and, like, opens the door. The security guard behind you is like, "Kid, get out of there. That's off limits."
Do you see that scientist up there?
Okay, yeah, they look right as the scientist, like, rounds a corner.
That's my cousin.
Make a deception roll.
13.
13, huh? And nat 1. So, yeah, the scientist, like, looks at you and he's like, "Listen, I don't care if that's your you don't have clearance to be back
He
here."
forgot his lunch.
Okay, give me his lunch and I'll take it to him.
No, you don't understand. I have to make sure it's not contaminated. He has very specific allergies.
It's not going to be contaminated. Just give me his
No,
lunch.
I don't believe you.
Get him out of here.
No, I'm just
and
gonna run.
The security guard's going to try and grapple you.
I'm Harold's intern.
He's going to still try and
Nothing?
grapple you.
Oh, no.
Take you out. Make an athletics or acrobatics check to avoid his grasp. What the fuck?
23.
Jesus Christ. It's a 2. So he like goes to grab you and you just start running down the hall?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you start running down the hall. The scientists you're passing like scientists left and right. Yeah, Smartass and Tuna, you see Death Biscuit vanish into the off-limits zone.
Okay, I walk over to Harold, and I say, "I think he's in trouble. Please help."
He's not supposed to be back there. What's the kid doing?
I don't know. You have to help him. And then I give him like big puppy dog eyes.
Make a persuasion roll.
9 and plus 7.
Okay, yeah, so he like shakes his hand, he's like, "I'll help him all right." And he like storms past you.
Can I follow him?
Can, yeah.
Okay, I'm following him.
Okay, so he gets to the door, he's like, Get away, what are you doing?
I can't leave him.
You're not allowed back here. He's not allowed back there.
Just please. You don't know what love is. And then I start crying.
Yeah, he like shakes his head at you. He's like, "What kind of sorry display?" And he like scans his card and goes through the door.
Oh.
Can you squeeze in through the door?
Yeah, I'm gonna squeeze in through the door.
Make an acrobatics or athletics check to push past him.
I'm doing acrobatics.
Well, he gets a 5. What did you roll?
I rolled a 3 plus 6. So...
A 3 plus 6?
Are you a
That's my acrobatics, yeah.
Wow.
Remember, I upped my acrobatics.
So what's your
No
total?
way.
Because he's proficient with this, so he gets a 10 total.
Oh, she's a 9 total.
So yeah, he stiff arms you, and it's a little bit of a struggle. You guys are like pushing back and forth, but he just like shakes his head. He's like, "You are not allowed back here," and he like pushes you away one final time as the door closes.
You disappointed Harold. That's like the worst.
Yeah. What is Tuna doing?
I'm watching all of this unfold and maybe trying to encourage Smartass to come back so we can figure out another way to get back there.
So I guess that'll bring us to you guys.
All right.
So you guys have been sitting upstairs in a lobby for some time. You know, how empty is the fruit bowl by now?
Oh, I've been munching.
I just keep putting fruit in my pocket. I feel like it'll come in handy later.
All right. So how closely are you guys like watching the doors to his office?
How long are we there?
Probably about 30 minutes.
Yeah, after about 15 minutes, I lose interest.
I have not stopped watching. I feel like. So can Dragonmore do like chameleon eye things, or is that like not a thing?
Sure, why not?
Okay, I got one on there, and I got like one like maybe
It's
scanning
not-
that's security
It's
guard.
not game breaking to have chameleon eyes.
Okay, so I have one on the door.
I'm
But, like,
confident in Howitzer.
I'm also like scanning. I feel like I'm also very suspicious of the security guards too, because I know, like, I mean, number one, we are not supposed to be there.
They're both like standing, legs like shoulder width apart, arms crossed, standing there against the door. One of them like holds his hand up to his ear, says, "Right away, sir." Puts his hand on the door and opens it and gestures to you two. He's like, "You two, Dr. Johnson is ready to see you now." And as you guys are walking up to him,
Yeah, I mean, there's nowhere else to go. We just, I guess.
over the headset, he says, "Sir, I believe they're armed.
Oh, shit.
Are you sure?"
It is my arm, to be fair.
Understood. And as he says that, he gestures for you guys to go in. Does not attempt to take away your weapons or anything at
This
all.
dude is confident or competent, and I don't know which is worse.
Can I gesture to the security guard like I cannot take this off my arm?
He said that won't be necessary, sir.
This is my arm.
As we walk past, they'll be like, "It's about bloody time."
I hope you enjoyed the fruit, sir.
Oh, very much.
So, yeah, you guys walk into this room. It's a massive office with window panes that stretch from the floor to the ceiling. He has an enormous panoramic of the city before him. And you see his office chair swiveled with its back facing to you. And sitting on, like, a child's stool, like, coloring with crayons on the floor on just this big piece of paper is Connor.
No!
He's like slightly slack-jawed as he's like humming some delirious tune to himself and just drawing, abstract squiggles.
Connor, is that you?
He like looks at you, he's like,
Can I nudge Double Lock and be like, "Keep it cool"?
So as you say that, the chair slowly turns around and you see, like in his portrait, Dr. Stephen Johnson. He's wearing these yellow sort of tinted sunglasses, even though he's inside. He's bald. He's not wearing his suit jacket. He only has his vest on and a tie. And, of course, the button-up shirt below.
No pants.
No pants. And he just, like, swivels around to, like, look at you guys. And he says, "Was wondering when you would show up."
You kept us waiting out there for 30 minutes.
Yes, I had important business to attend to.
How long had you been waiting before we came to this building, or just a couple minutes ago?
Does it matter?
Yes.
Sort of, yeah. Like, how long did you anticipate our coming? Was this weeks in advance? Like, how do you know who we are?
Well, it's quite obvious who you are. There's only one reason you'd be here.
And that is?
He, like, looks at Connor. He's, like, still, like, drawing on the floor.
Can I look at what Connor's drawing?
It's abstract squiggles. There's no sense or rhyme or reason to anything.
No secret, like,
It's just
coded
art.
messages?
No. Yes, sure. It's art.
What'd you do to him? Why is he coloring like a child? And he's not even coloring in the lines. This is really bad.
Is this what you have all your interns do?
Yeah, he shakes his head and he's like, "Only the ones that disappoint me."
You hired him. Is he still getting paid?
I'm not sure that matters anymore.
It absolutely does. He's got rent to pay.
Listen, I know who you are. I know what you do. I understand you were hired by someone to do what you did. But what you did was illegal. You stole from me.
You stole a brain.
Yeah, he like scoffs and like laughs. He's like, I see. Unfortunately, you cannot grasp the intellectual property that you have stolen from me. You don't understand what it was you took. It was a job, and like Blades, you did what you did for money. Now, I am offering you a chance to remedy what you did. Get back what is mine, and you can have him back, along with some gratuity.
How much we talking?
500?
Can I scan the windows to see if maybe... I know that, like, Hirohito doesn't know that people are cleaning the windows. But can I look to like see if maybe?
We never went up that far.
Well, the
You
wire's
see
gotta
two
go to the
cords
top.
coming down.
Can I see them?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
Yes.
16.
Yes, yes, you can. You see two cords coming down.
Okay, well, I'm nudging to him, and I'm eyeballing the cords over there. Because I don't know, should we, like, hear
Are
him
you
out?
suggesting barging out the windows, grabbing the cord, and, like, going all the way down?
I'm suggesting scooping up Connor like a young babe, steamrolling the fuck out of that window, and just, like, sliding down the rope.
As soon as you say that, Hirohito, he says, "Yes, of course you could do that."
Ah! He can read my mind? Did I say that out loud, or can he
You
read
did
my mind?
not say that out loud.
Holy shit.
He says, "Yes, of course you could do that." And, it would obviously be easier to use the elevator. You want Connor? Go ahead. He gestures to Connor. He's like, "If you would like Connor now, no gratuity at all, go on. Take him. He's all yours. I have no use for him in this state."
Now, if we're talking 500 for this gratuity, is this each or total?
Total.
500 gold?
500 gold, and I don't report you to the police for stealing my property.
Oh no, the police. Yeah, but what do we
Get paid twice for the same job?
What's the and we get Connor?
And you will get Connor in his correct state.
Okay, what's the catch? What do we have to do? What illegal monstrosities do we have to do for you?
Simple, as I said, you undo what you have done.
You're gonna get the brain back.
I blank my head right now. I ain't thinking of nothing. Like zero nothing.
Uh-huh.
Can I not think this? Can I confer with my equally in trouble counterpart?
I mean, I feel like anything you think about saying, he already knows.
Okay.
Unless you're really good at hiding your thoughts. So, you would need to make a intelligence saving throw.
Oh no.
I'd like
Yes.
to think, what guarantee do we have that this guy isn't just gonna, screw us over when we get it back?
Riddle me this, Johnson.
Yeah, so, you say that, he's like, this guy's just gonna screw us over, and he's like, you have no guarantee I'm gonna keep my end of the word. None whatsoever. But it's my word you have. That's all you're getting.
Can I roll for intelligence to maybe blank my thought?
Sure, yeah, go ahead.
5 plus 7. I have a 7.
I also would like to roll to hide my thoughts from here on.
Okay. Yeah, stone wall. Nothing.
Got the 2. Can I ask him how he's reading, how he can read thoughts? Does he have the helmet on? Is it like in his lap?
No, it's not in his lap. He just looks like a normal guy to you.
What exactly do we have to do? Just return the brain that you think we took.
That I know you took.
Okay. So we just bring it back and then we go on our merry way. What does the brain do after that? What are you going to do with it?
I don't think that's any of your business.
It's a very generous offer. How about you give us Connor back and we don't report you to the police for illegal human experimentation?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay.
How attached are we to Connor?
I really want to save Connor.
Okay, alright, I'll play along.
But act like you don't want to save Connor.
Can I make an insight check on how, sincere this guy is? Does he actually mean what he says? He'll pay us and fix
So
him?
make an insight check.
Alright.
And I'm assuming you're thinking, how sincere is this guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nat 20, baby, so 22
Ooh.
total.
So this guy doesn't seem like he has any ounce of sympathy at all. He's giving you these words, and he doesn't care whether you take them at face value or not. He's, completely stonewalling you.
So I can't tell if he's being honest or not? These are just words to him?
This seems like all just some game to him, basically.
I mean, it's a really good offer. I mean, 500 gold, that's, 100 apiece, and then we get Connor back, and then we can be on our merry way. But
And much like you not having to guarantee you'll follow through with your offer, neither do we, so why do you trust us? Why? We could say it and then not do it just the same way if we returned it and then you don't pay us. So we have no trust here.
You do that, and Connor stays here with me. Of course, you can take him, but I don't think he'll be much use to you in this state.
Also, we can't take him. We cannot agree to it and take him now. We have to do it and then get Connor back.
If you would like to take him as collateral, by all means.
I would really. Can we take him back?
He'd be
No.
stupid. Like,
Will
that's
he
not
stay
him.
stupid when we take him? He won't change him back?
No.
I'm afraid Connor is a little out of his mind. Or should I say, his mind is out of him, actually.
If we were considering this offer, and neither of us trust each other, I'd say we need half up front and half at the end to guarantee the completion.
That's something I won't do.
And even if we took Connor now, he would still stay stupid. You're the only one who can make him not stupid. There's another way.
There is another way.
There is another way.
If you find another way, more power to you. I
Take
have.
Connor for collateral.
I do not want to deal with a dumb Connor.
Well, I don't want his mom to see. Like,
Yeah, she'll be freaked out.
I mean, you thought that McFlurry was bad? Come on, guys.
Yeah, we're like, hey, we spilled a McFlurry in your van, and also your son has no brain now. But honestly, we don't know. I don't know if I want to lie yet or not.
I don't know if he's lying or not, because if it's all a game to him, he might just do it because he doesn't care.
Yeah.
I mean, 500 gold is a lot. We could get some fun stuff. And Connor's back. I don't see why not.
This is also like a multi-million gold coin industry.
$500 is very cheap.
I mean, the only thing I might even think, because I don't see a problem. If we're looking at this from a blade perspective, we're technically mercenaries. We'll do whatever we want to get paid.
True.
And that's what he implied. He said, you got paid to do a job, I'm paying you to do another one.
Yeah, my only thing is, like, maybe we should bargain and get paid a little bit more because we're double-crossing an original client.
I know Tuna isn't there, but Maggie, do you care to weigh in?
I was thinking that many weeks ago, I don't actually know how much time has passed, but do you guys remember, like, what happened to me when we were in the warehouse?
Yeah, with the chest.
I don't even remember, actually.
It was
I don't remember what I touched.
It made her stupid.
Yeah, but she got
Yes.
better.
She did get better, so I don't. Maybe they didn't take
But
Connor's
they
brain.
didn't. Well, I mean, we did see the brains get removed other places, but her, it was just temporary because it might not have been able to take it out
Yeah, that thing like bit her.
or something like that.
What was that little brain's name again?
It was...
Humphrey.
Humphrey. Yes.
What happened to Humphrey?
That's a good question.
He's still probably in that warehouse. No, Connor took Humphrey to his
Connor
house.
did take Humphrey.
That's how they got Connor. Humphrey, the little double cross.
I say we should take this guy up on his deal, but maybe see if we can get paid a little bit more. Like, I think, I mean, even in my intro, I was saying, I'd do anything at a cost. Like,
That's
I
true.
have a bigger agenda in mind, but I like this fella.
But also, I feel like normally I would be all about money, but with my past mistakes, I feel like I'm kind of like, I see my past mistakes with Connor, and I don't want that to happen.
Well,
again,
to
I do
rectify it, I mean, this is, as far as we know, this is our only shot at doing it.
That's true.
And we get
And we get more money, too, so.
I'm down.
You want to haggle?
Oh yeah, I'd like to haggle a little bit, but maybe just take 500 if he's not willing.
Okay.
Yeah, he like makes a face and he's like, I saw a vision of you earlier. Are there more of you in this building?
Honestly, at this point, I have no idea.
I'm thinking of a monkey with, like, a jackhammer. Like,
Can you both make deception checks
Ah.
for me?
So with my proficiency in deception, I'd still have a nat 1.
21.
Okay, he has a +7 to insight.
There's no way I
He
can.
got a 13, so
20.
20. Just shy of yours. But he does know you're lying, so he detects your thoughts. He says, are there more of you? And instantly, your mind wanders to Althea,
Oh, shit.
Angelina,
Sir Lix-a-Lot.
and... Yes, Sir Lix-a-Lot.
A question. Does he think of me in my human form?
No,
Or does he think of me in Connor form?
I think he thinks of you as Angelina.
Yeah.
Nice.
But you think of all four of them They're doing such a great job, aren't they? Letting you guys up here all by yourselves.
Honestly, yeah.
I think of a monkey throwing poop at Mr. Johnson.
He psychically throws it back into your... No, just... Yeah,
Okay.
he says, final offer, take it or leave it.
I'm willing to do this for you, but this is double-crossing an original client.
So we would like to be paid for what our original client paid us, as in addition to your offer as well.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh goodness.
Wait, hold on. Before you roll, one of you can give advantage to the other person.
Ooh.
I do have guidance too. Can I cast that or no?
You are not going to cast spells in this room.
Okay, who has higher persuasion?
My persuasion is a 0.
Okay, I have 2, so...
You're getting advantage.
Okay.
10.
Not 10 plus 12.
Plus 12.
Not plus 12.
Wow.
I have 12.
So persuasive.
Alright, roll again.
Roll again.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
is that 7?
12's our highest.
Yeah, so he shakes his head and he's like, I told you what my offer was.
All right. You'll restore Connor. Give us 500 gold if we get your stupid brain back.
I mean, yes,
These are the terms of the arrangement.
of course.
We have an accord.
Until then, you take care of Connor.
Whoa, can you help us out a little bit, bro? I mean, maybe some of these... Well, actually, I don't want them.
I don't want him with us.
Yeah, forget it.
Like, maybe Harold, but even then.
Yeah.
Who are you talking about?
Huh?
What are you talking about?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Us?
Huh?
You can't mind block the GM.
Oh. I thought you were still you. Or I thought you were still Mr. Johnson. Okay, we were talking... I don't know. We were thinking maybe... Oh, we
Like
could
a security guard or something?
Yeah, like a security guard. Maybe he could give us like a cool gun or something. Or...
No, I'm not test. I don't trust these
Well,
guys at all.
we need information. Like, where's the brain? Like, what do we got to do, man?
I
Like,
mean, the
know
best...
where it is.
Yeah, you guys would
The
be the
pawn
best
shop.
ones to know.
At least it was. Then we got to interrogate or like torture the uncle or something.
why don't you use your psychic things to...
All right, so until we get your brain back, you'll take care of Connor.
Or you can take him with you. I really don't care. He's
Take
I
him!
feel like we have to take him.
he's pretty entertaining.
I
you
don't...
think?
And he like blows a little snot bubble or something?
He opens his drawer and like takes out a bag of Fruit Loops and flicks one at him.
So he's a baby.
He's being fed. He's being taken care of.
We can
He's
leave
being
him
watered.
we can leave him at his mom's house or something. Like, we don't have to take him with us. He's a
No.
liability.
Bring him with us and I'll hire a babysitter.
Alright. Well,
And we like to take Connor with us.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, he nods. He's like gestures. He's like, by all means.
Can we take this box of crayons too? For him?
Yes, you can take
And
the
the
box.
picture.
I quite liked the picture, but go ahead.
Okay. I feel like he can only read minds in this building.
Could we make a check to see like if there's anything strange going on in the room?
Yeah, you can make an Arcana roll.
All right, I'm actually decent at that.
Because maybe there's.
I got a
something-
17.
He is casting Detect Thoughts on. Yeah. It's a spell.
But I'm thinking of monkeys, so like I could maybe roll that, right? Could he still hear my thoughts, even though I'm thinking of monkeys and stuff?
Yes.
I guess we
So we take him. Do we just leave or?
I kind of fireman pick him up like over my shoulder, I guess.
Yeah, so you pick him up and Steven Johnson like swivels around on his chair and like taps his fingers to his ear and he's like, yes, please escort our guests out. They look like this. And then you see like across his glasses just like this sheen of like mirror go across it. He's like, that's correct. Yes.
I didn't know if when that like happened, if they kind of saw the colors across his glasses and kind of would be able to see her bright red hair and see that like he's seeing Angelina Valentina, and so he's gonna be looking for her when she actually looks like Connor.
I think the scientists in the room definitely subdue you, unless you think that Harold is just like zapping you with a taser as he comes barreling towards you. But yes, smartass, a security guard comes with you and he says, your friends will meet you in the lobby. Come with me.
Can I punch him?
Make an athletics check.
Why are you gonna punch him?
It's like the second or third guy she's punched today.
Why are you gonna punch him? He didn't do anything. He's a security guard.
Roll a d20.
11.
And yeah, you punch him in the sternum. He's like, thanks. Now, if you'll follow me. Tuna, one of the security guards, also finds you and is like, your friends will meet you downstairs. Come with me, please.
Okay.
So yeah, he starts escorting you.
You're supposed to get paid.
Smartass, I'm assuming you're going with them.
Yeah.
And one of the security guards, like, fireman carries the Connor lookalike down the stairs as you're passed out. You all meet back in the lobby. You come to your senses. And yeah, you guys have Connor now.
Okay.
Right.
There's just two of us that look the
Yeah,
same.
there's just two of you that look the same.
Do any of the guards notice or anything?
Yeah, of course.
Twins.
They don't say anything.
Oh, okay.
I guess that's where we'll end today's session then.
Not bad. We got Connor in his brain dead state.
Potential for getting paid, potential for just getting murdered when we get back.
Yeah, because we are not gonna do these.
Thanks for listening to another episode of Radio D&D. Make sure to join us next time, and make sure to check out Ben, who created our podcast cover art at Drawforth Arts on Instagram.